These are the 19 top-rated womb photos. Let's begin with number 19, Golden Retriever. Growing up as kids, we always wanted a Golden Retriever puppy to pop out of a gift box for Christmas, but I'm sure you never really thought about what they looked like inside their womb. Not exactly the same as you might think, this dog still looks somewhat like a baby monkey, but still the cute cuddly animal we might imagine. Number 18, the Lion. We never really picture the king of the jungle to be only the size of our thumb. We've watched movies like The Lion King and wondered what it would be like to actually be a lion. Well, like every other mammal, they start off in the womb. You can see the tail is already growing and his paws are developing form. And someday this fetus will be the leader of a pride. Number 17, the cow. We may take the cow for granted and drink its milk, and of course eat its meat. This fetus has yet to develop black and white spots and appears to be still only one color. He'll need his mother's milk to mature more than you do, and if this is a male cow, he'll most likely be made into veal a few months later. Number 16, the dolphin. A dolphin is both a fish and a mammal, therefore it still goes through the birth process just like us. The facial features are still recognizable as a dolphin, and the tail fin is bent in a way so that it won't take up too much space in the womb. Soon he'll be free to swim and explore the ocean. Number 15, the lemon shark. A lemon shark as a fetus appears to look extraterrestrial with his bulging green eyes and discolored head. He also doesn't look too happy, maybe because it is still in the womb or hasn't had its chance to bite off your leg yet. The eyes stay the same color, but its head will grow into the eyes eventually, so it looks like a normal creature at least. Number 14, polar bear twins. These little polar bear twins may look cute even inside the womb, but that doesn't mean they won't be vicious apex predators within a few years. These guys will be about twice the size of you while it's standing on two legs, and can run about 25 miles per hour. It's amazing how something that starts off so small and cute can become so gigantic and deadly. Number 13, bats. If I hadn't mentioned already that these were bats, could you have guessed? The wings look similar, but the head and color seem totally uncharacteristics of what you would think a bat would look like. Their heads are similar to army helmets, but they will certainly grow up and creep you out when they get a chance and maybe even fly around your hair. Number 12, the cheetah. The fastest land animal in the world can reach speeds of over 70 miles an hour in quick sprints. Seen in the photo, we can remark its humble beginnings. On average, the mother will give birth to 3 baby cheetahs at one time, and it will remain with its mother for a couple of years till it's ready to hunt on its own. Number 11, the snake. Since snakes are reptiles, they don't develop inside a womb, but inside an egg that will be hatched when it's matured. With no vertebrae, the snake is able to coil into a spiral shape and take up less space. Eventually, it will grow so big that it pushes up against the walls of the egg and breaks it open. Here we see it through its head and its growing circulatory system. Number 10, the kitten. The internet is littered with tons of cat photos, and I'm sure you're wondering, I wonder what a cat fetus looks like. Well, don't worry, Hectic Express has you covered. Well, even cats can be adorable when they are covered in embryonic fluid. This little guy might grow up to be your pet. Number 9, the tiger shark. The tiger shark begins to look like the fierce predator in the ocean that it is at an early age, with its teeth already popping out. They've earned a stature of being a savage man-eater, only behind the great white sharks, and they won't give up after just one bite. Unfortunately for this guy, his species is slowly becoming endangered due to fishing, so anyone who gets bit probably deserves it. Number 8 is an older penguin. This penguin is ready to hatch. You can notice the beak so much more defined and actually looks like a penguin. As chicks, the feathers on their bodies remain grey until they shed this layer when they get older, leaving them black and white as expected. Number 7, the horse. This baby horse isn't quite big enough to ride just yet. He's still covered in some type of plasma and still remains to be one color. Without mentioning that it was a horse, I probably would have guessed it was a camel due to the shape of the head and from the color. But I usually don't guess this fetus professionally. Number 6, the possum. Can you guess which animal this one is? If you said possum, you're correct. Possums are marsupials, so that means it will remain in its mother's pouch until it's mature enough to walk on its own. Possums are often scavengers, and you might find this scurrying through your trash, which leads us to our next marsupial. Number 5. Kangaroos. G'day mate. This baby kangaroo fetus is shown inside his mum's womb and can't do any hopping around just yet. This herbivore is known for carrying their young or joeys in their pouch for up to 450 days. Once it is a fully grown adult, it can jump as high as 6 feet and reach speeds of 35 miles an hour. The penguin. If you say you've seen anything cuter than a baby penguin, I'm sure I believe you. For right now, it's safe to say that this has some, well, growing up to do. This chick will hatch soon and be fed a nutrient of milk that actually comes from both parents and not just the female, unlike with other mammals. This is often regurgitated into the mouth of the baby. Not sure if I still think baby penguins are cute. Number 3. The Chihuahua. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Named after the Mexican state of Chihuahua, where they are believed to have originated from. This is one of the smallest breeds of dogs in the world. He's even smaller when he's inside of his mother's womb. Normally Chihuahuas are born small litters, making it even easier for his madre. Number 2 is another cat. If your cat has ever been pregnant, you might have wondered what her kittens look like on the inside. No need to get an ultrasound cat scan. Cats can smell and taste while only 7 weeks in the womb and begin to groom themselves. They begin to grow every day and are preparing to make their entry into the world. Number 1. The elephant. Probably the most recognizable and magnificent animal on this list. Right now, this elephant fetus is small enough to fit inside its mother's womb, which is quite incredible when you consider that it'll be at least 6,000 pounds. I don't care what car you have, it is still in my mind much heavier than your car. These are the 19 top rated womb photos.